now, having gone through, the exercise of visualizing and mapping customer journeys, now, we need to now power up and make them intelligent. The exercise that we have gone through now, it just gives you, it's a snapshot at a given time. It's a static, it's static. It doesn't, it only gives information about, um, one customer, or you can't really work with a lot of information there. So now, this is now where we're introducing intelligent now customer journeys. This is now where we fuse and embed, automation, AI, and analytics into, into the journey now, to really give that, that magic, that those magic moments, for the customer, and be able to provide that personalized experience. Automation, mainly focusing on those, repetitive tasks, those mundane tasks, those rule-based tasks. So it's all about, automating the environment and really digitizing that the environment. And this is where now, you, as a business, you're starting to become even more efficient, as a business, because there is now less errors, because now the processes or the journeys are automized. And now, when we're talking automation, we're not only talking, from the customer perspective, but we're looking at the entire ecosystem. That is the business processes that now happen behind the scenes, as well. From a business perspective, there's business processes that are running, and there's systems as well that are running. So it's the entire ecosystem. And AI, we really talking about, machine learning. Machine learning, which is about, algorithms, that are able to mine complex patterns that a human cannot, really do, to detect patterns from large amounts of data, from huge amounts of data. And, a machine can be retrained and reconfigured, without a lot of effort. And that is really the intelligence. This is where we're bringing personalization. It's made possible really by machine learning and these algorithms that we now embed in the journey itself. And analytics now to, providing insights, ability, to predict. And this basically enabling the business, to be able to take, to make informed, data-driven decisions. And all this basically drives the growth of the business for the future. Okay, for the interest of time, I'm just going to go through quickly on this slide. So basically here, it's we just showing, what intelligent customer journeys can do, personalization, which will come out clearly in our next slide. Real-time interactions are able to see at what is happening at a given time. And, a unified platform, you only have one source of the customer. The customer is only interacting with when they interact with the business, the business has all the information about the customer, irrespective of who from the business is interacting with the customer. They have the platform is unified, it's integrated. They're able to see all the interactions. And okay, the next best action, the ability to now offer customer, based on their profile, the next best action. And we'll see all this is going to come out in the next slide. I'm just going to go quickly through this one. Okay, so this one is basically a demonstration of an intelligent sales funnel. We've spoken about those stages, and here it's just an illustration of those functions, those intelligent functions, that machine learning and predictive analytics and AI technologies can actually do for the business to enable hyper personalization. So for awareness and acquisition, we personalized advertising. So these are the things that, the benefits of intelligent technologies. You are able to personalize your advertising. You're able to optimize the content. You're able to, to target offerings based on this, persona. And the one other thing that I need to highlight as well, business context. Business context is very, 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 very key. When we bring in technology, it's important that this technology is really enabling the business. So it's within the context now of your business. Okay, the next one, and personalization, really that is where this enhanced customer experience will come through. When you as a business talk to me in my language, understand my needs, and able to anticipate, things about me, you suggest certain things about me because you have this thing. And all I can do is just to, tell more people about this experience that I'm getting from this particular business. The next one is buying as well. The business functions that we have in the or the key things that the automation can do under buying. It's personalized landing pages, machine learning and AI, digital buying experience. Most of us have seen that a lot now, that we use digital channels when we buy, assisted sales, mobile conversations. So it's intelligent conversion and selling. Even you're able to the scoring. When you lead management, when scoring the leads, machine learning can really do so much, from a sales perspective. And as well here, from service experience and cross-sell and refer, the benefits is remote advisors, digital engagement, connected intelligence. We've spoken about the ecosystem, connected. This is everything as connected. And it can even go to even IoT type automation, this connected intelligence, depending again on the context of the business. And the last one is cross-selling and refer. You are able to target cross-selling. You are able to, personalize offers. You are able to do social referrals and loyalties. And all this, it can be done with intelligent technologies. And at the bottom, it's basically showing each and every stage, the outcomes, the business, each and every business, has its own business outcomes. And from a business perspective, the outcomes would then be, we want to enhance our customer service. So we're doing all these things, we're bringing all these intelligent technologies so that we can enhance this customer service, and become more efficient in our operations, and therefore generate revenue, and get more referrals from the current customers. And the data-driven decision making, it runs across. It runs across.
Lisa,
this is now.
Sorry, just finished. Sorry.
Oh, okay. And this is for informed decision making.
I think what's very powerful is, Nora, actually on your previous slide, don't go there because it's very applicable to what you are summarizing with on this sales funnel. Is that and she's emphasizing again what you said here, is that the merging will help to develop solutions that speak to the personas and not just the robot to engage with the customer. And this is where the full integration of this and automation of this entire funnel process comes into play. It becomes extremely powerful. And something I want to comment on is and I love you referring to it as intelligent technologies and not just as exponential technologies, is that you become, as a result of intelligent technologies, you become intelligent as the product and service provider about your customer, which will then enable you to offer the right products to the right customers as well. So thanks for that, Nora. I know there is a case study which Gwen has posted, but we'll come to that at the end. I don't know if there's any questions here about maybe the intelligent technologies you referred to. Anybody with questions? You mentioned IoT, which I see is not the Internet of Things. Which is also very powerful intelligent technology, and full use of machine learning, AI, advanced analytics, etc., becomes very powerful. Nora, you've got your hand up. Sorry, I see Nora's got her hand up. Nora?
Sorry, Lisa. Yes, no, I just wanted to say, in addition to what you've said around IoT, an example, when I was at Nedbank and Discovery initiated that Discovery Bank. So with the Internet of Things, which is your data analytics, right, and data intelligence, they could source information on the web that actually gave them, myself as a Nedbank employee with a Nedbank home loan, information about my home loan, and as Discovery, they could say, okay, you're paying this much as an employee on your home loan, but we would give you this much percentage interest on your home loan, which would be more beneficial. So that's where the IoT comes in, where you use the data available throughout the web to then do those personalized, offerings that Xoliso has been alluding to. So that's the great way where you would have those connected intelligence and those digital engagements, just as an example.
Great, Nora. That's great. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing that.
Thank you. Yes. How are we doing with time, Lizelle? Okay, I think I'm just going to go through the next one.
Sorry, I answered you being muted. You still have 15 minutes, but I see Mike also has his hand raised, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Lisa, how easy is it for small business owners to access the kind of tools they need to drive this?
I think on the market right now, we do have CRM solutions that are powered by machine learning, that are able to do, in fact, almost all of these, especially from acquisition, awareness and acquisition and buying, CRM and service as well, because we also have intelligent chatbots. Those intelligent chatbots that are able to you send a request and it uses machine learning to route, you know, to the relevant things, and based on your information as well. There are those solutions that are available. I don't know if I'm allowed to mention names here.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
Yes. I'm thinking of Creatio. You know, Creatio provides a unified platform, CRM, that is able to offer all these things as we have them here for an entrepreneur and for small business.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks. We'll come to a case study later on, Gwen. We'll come back to that in a moment. It looks like that's all the questions and comments for now. Thanks, Xoliswa.
Okay. And we've gone through the SEs. We spoke about the SEs, where you're now thinking about the SEs, the current state of your business. Now, having gone through this intelligent technologies with that understanding now, and this is where now as a business, then you start envisioning, you know, the future of your business, on how do you now, you know, incorporate these technologies to really power up your customer journey. And if you look on what I have on the screen right now, it's very similar to the previous one, but it's a different mindset that you apply here now, because now you're thinking the future. You're thinking now about the ideal, you know, the desired state where you want to take your business with the intelligent technologies, and this becomes a blueprint for your business as a business owner. Even, you know, when engaging with technology people, you have your blueprint, and you when you bring in technology, you plug technology into your business capabilities that are intelligent, just like what we have seen here. You know, personalized advertising. It's a business function that is powered by technology. So now that's the kind of thinking as a business owner that you need to bring when you start envisioning the future. So the map itself, you know, the persona, you still do the persona, the customer expectations. You will still have your journey, your journey there, and the customer goal. But now you start thinking now about the intelligent functionality. You know, what are those things that I want that are going to really power up and bring that personalization for my customers, you know, so that I can be able to give them that experience. So here under intelligent functionality, this is now where you start mapping up with the intelligence, you know, thinking in mind, intelligence thinking in mind. These are the things at each and every stage of the journey map. And, you know, the touch points as well. Now you're thinking the future. You're thinking the future, and the key thing here is the what you alluded to earlier on, outside in thinking. It's important. It is important to understand the customer needs. It is important to speak to the customer, understand their unmet needs. Okay, and then, you know, the touch points here as well. So this then becomes then your future blueprint with all the intelligent thinking and technology. Now, once you have this now, then it's much easier now for you to then bring these technologies and just, you know, link them to each and every stage of this journey map, you know, based on as well what it is, the outcome that you want, for the customer for each stage here. And at the bottom, we have the business goals from the business perspective. And business perspective, what are the goals that you're wanting to achieve? You want to achieve efficiency. You want to achieve enhanced customer experience. You want referrals. You want to delight your customers. And as well, business metrics as well on this one are key as well, because you are going to be continuously measuring how you are doing against your KPIs. And all this will be enabled by these intelligent technologies, and therefore will be able to then make informed decisions with data that that is real time.
Xolisa, is it fair to say, and I don't know if it's unreasonable, but please tell me if you think it is this, you describe your ideal you would like to see here, correct?
Yes.
And then, so you can actually create an ideal customer experience that doesn't exist, and then you go and see how intelligent technologies can support you in achieving that ideal world for the customer experience you would like to create.
Correct.
Okay. The challenge as I'm talking, and that's why it must have sounded stupid, but I was thinking while I was talking, the challenge is though, will we not be limited sometimes by our old ways of doing and current ways of thinking, be limiting that future ideal customer experience if I do not understand intelligent or exponential technologies well?
Sorry, Lisa, can you just repeat the last sentence?
Yeah, so my question is that will I then not, even with describing this ideal world, do you think that if I'm not that well informed on intelligent or exponential technologies, that it's possible that I will limit myself when I try and define this future blueprint?
Yes. And I think this is now where you would have to start engaging with with the experts, the people that can help you through this journey. And I think the one point you mentioned earlier on is that you may not want to get stuck in the SEs and go straight into the future blueprint. It is okay. You can go straight to the future. However, sometimes it's better to understand where you are now, so that when you craft your future, you are able to to see that this is where I was, and this is how I have moved, and this is how I have progressed to where I am now. But it does not necessarily mean that you have to always start with an SEs. You can straight go to the ideal.
Thank you.
Am I answering the question?
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions?
Lisa, you have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Doesn't look like there's hands raised or any other questions in the chat.
Okay. And this is basically the last slide, just to say, intelligent automation of customer journeys enables business to thrive. It enables that enhanced customer experience, of efficiencies of operations within the business, that decision making that is informed and that is backed up by data, and as a result, engaged when you have engaged customers, you will generate high spend and repeat business, and basically increase referrals.